that it's the emotional aspect of everything that's honestly even more important than the belief at the beginning. Because I believe if you're excited about something, so for example, with my whole money making stuff, like, that was my big hurdle that I got over that sort of sent me on this trajectory of self-helpery. I didn't believe I could make money. I had a lifetime of proof that I sucked at it. But I was done being broke, and I really was just unavailable for it anymore. So even though I didn't know how I was going to get there, even though I'm probably going to contradict myself right now, but even though I had proof that I couldn't do it, and that I was terrified I couldn't do it, and that I actually thought it was wrong to do it in some way, shape, or form, I was really excited to do it. Being broke is so boring. And I knew deep down that, like, as my one and only time on planet Earth as Jen Sincero, living in a garage, driving around in a car with no grill, was not what I'm here for. So I do think I must have had some seed of belief. I don't think I had a lot of access to it, but I was honestly more excited about it. So that's what got me on the trajectory, being like, I don't care. I don't care how much proof I have. I don't care how much fun my family is going to make of me. I don't care how wrong it is to focus on making money. I'm going to go do it because I'm excited about it. So I started with that. And then I took the actions and I did all the thoughts, beliefs, words, habits, and all the stuff that they say to do. And slowly my belief started getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it sounds like sometimes we need to go through years or decades of pain and frustration to get us finally saying, you know what? I'm excited to never experience that anymore. Enough is enough. I'm ready to figure this out. I'm ready to overcome my excuses that I've been saying for decades. And so what did you learn through kind of this scarcity mindset of I can't make money, or I don't know how to do this, or I don't have the skills to people to pay me more than what I'm making right now? What were the skills that you developed in order to create financial abundance for yourself?
First of all, becoming aware of what my stories were. So that was a very important first step, and also owning that it was my fault, that it was that I was in control and that I had created it, instead of being like, well, you can't make money as a writer, and it's not okay to make money. Rich people are gross. Those were all things that I decided. I have this whole theory that it's not original, but reality is make believe. It's whatever you make yourself believe. So if you can make yourself believe that, why not make yourself believe something awesome?
That's true.
So taking responsibility for my thoughts, beliefs, words, and actions, and then changing them and doing whatever it took to change them. And that was really the big thing, was doing whatever it took. And this is so critical. And this is where I think a lot of us sneak our way out of changing our lives, is that we pretend we're working really hard, we're doing whatever it takes, which is what I was pretending, until it gets too hard, too expensive, too risky that you're going to look like an idiot. Doing whatever it takes means scaring the crap out of yourself most of the time.
Yeah.
So a lot of us are available up to a certain point, and then we back down, and we have a long list of excellent excuses as to why we can't be or have the next step, right? So one of the other major steps I took was hiring a coach. And this was, over a decade ago, when coaches, what the hell was a coach? Like, do you have a degree? Who the hell are you? But I, heard this coach speaking on stage, and it was as if she was reading my mail, like speaking right to me. And she was helping women entrepreneurs with their finances specifically. And I was just like, and her fee was 1/3 of my annual income at the time.
Wow.
And
for the year, her coaching.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was a year. No, I don't even think it was a year.
3 to 6 months or something.
Yeah. And for me, that was so irresponsible, right? And impossible. And I had a long list of extremely, respectable excuses as to why I shouldn't pay her that money. And because I wasn't screwing around, and because I had really made the decision, instead of just wanting to change, I looked to, how am I going to pay her this money, instead of all the reasons why I shouldn't. And that's your thoughts, beliefs, and words right there. So that's why it is so transformative to get a handle on that.